Good morning, my name is Steve Rennie. I am the Ren Baron, and this is my Ren Baron Learning to Fly YouTube channel. I want to thank you for joining me here today. Today's video is part 2 of my 5 years of my Cirrus life. On part 1, I flew from Santa Monica, California to Paso Robles with 2 of my favorite Cirrus pilots, Mr. Al Waterloo and Ms. Sarah Tolucci. We took advantage of a rare, quiet day in Southern California airspace to share a wonderful conversation about flying and our love of flying. Once we arrived in Paso Robles, we had a chance to have a great little lunch at the One Niner Diner, and as a little bonus, we got a chance to meet a couple Cirrus pilots and subscribers to my YouTube channel, which is always fun. On today's video, we're going to be flying a VFR flight plan back from Paso Robles to Santa Monica. On the way up, Al and Sarah asked most of the questions and I did most of the talking. On the way back, I'm going to be asking the questions and you'll learn a little bit more about my friends Sarah and Al. And of course, there's going to be a couple lessons about flying, things to learn about mountains, wind, and turbulence. It's the perfect end to a beautiful day of flying with some friends, and also led to a couple big decisions for me and the wife that we'll talk about at the end of the video. So, come along for the ride.
All right, we're all set. Mixture boost, we're all set. Everything's trimmed up nicely. Okay, good. Okay. 1,000, 2,000, 3, 1,000, 4, all the way in.
7 to golf, left downwind, to be in the numbers 19 Paso.
Left 90. Feel it's a little bit heavier with that gas. It's funny how you can.
Yeah.
120 we want. Paso Robles traffic, Silver Cirrus off runway 19. Last call. Apps available. Oakland Center, Cirrus 768 Foxtrot Sierra 1,900 climbing 9,500.
And this is the call sign. Say your call sign only.
Cirrus 768 Foxtrot Sierra.
And I believe it was a Cirrus 768 Foxtrot Sierra. Were you looking to pick up that following?
Affirmative, 8 Foxtrot Sierra.
Okay, November 768 Foxtrot Sierra, squawk 3711.
3711, 8 Foxtrot Sierra.
For Q1, your traffic is at door 11 o'clock and 3-4 miles westbound. Cirrus VFR 16,500. Your 10 to 11 o'clock and 3-6 miles southbound is a single correction, that's a flight of 4 F-18. VFR at descending to 15,500. The second one.
It is so pretty out here.
12 o'clock, but with that turn, it'll be at your 1 o'clock. 3-4 miles opposite directions of Cirrus 16,500.
I forgot who she's talking to. Nobody near us, but. So as Cirrus instructors, do you recommend getting on that autopilot early?
Whatever you're comfy with. You know, like if you're, it really just depends on the day, the time, like what's going on. Like if you have backseat passengers that get motion sick really easy and they're nervous and that kind of stuff, it's not bad to turn it on early. If you haven't hand flown in a long time, then do that.
768 Foxtrot Sierra, contact Santa Barbara approach on 127.72 to get your flight following.
12772, 8 Foxtrot Sierra, thanks for your help. Santa Barbara approach, Sierra 768 Foxtrot Sierra 5,000, heading to 9,500.
768 Foxtrot Sierra, Santa Barbara approach, say destination and verify SR20 or 22.
SR22, I'm heading to Santa Monica, Kilo Sierra Mike Oscar. Not a ton of traffic here, POD required.
8 Foxtrot Sierra, squawk 4617.
Squawking 4617, 8 Foxtrot Sierra. 4617. Well, now I'm going to hit autopilot. Going.
8 Foxtrot Sierra, radar contact 20 miles north San Luis Airport, San Luis, Altamira 3009er, and verify you said climbing 9,500.
Climbing 9,500, 3009, 8 Foxtrot Sierra.
8 Foxtrot Sierra, roger.
So Sarah, how'd you get started flying?
Great question. So when I was little, my grandpa was a pilot, and he used to take me to air shows and stuff when I was younger. It was a lot of like local stuff, upstate New York. We would go to like Geneseo and see the Thunderbirds and like that kind of thing. So it was like very local to New York. I didn't go to Oshkosh until, I think my first Oshkosh was in 2015.
Working for Cirrus?
Yeah, and I didn't make it off the booth. So I went to Oshkosh and I stood in the same 30 by 30.
So obviously you fly a Cirrus. What other planes did you fly?
So I started off in like a bunch of Cessna products, 152s, 172s, and then Piper products and Seminoles. And then I started flying a Pilatus. So I worked for PlaneSense and I was a first officer and then upgraded to captain there. And so I did all of that stuff before flying Cirrus and then SR-20s, 22s, 22Ts, and a little bit of Vision Jet flying.
Cirrus 8 Foxtrot Sierra, contact LA Center 119.05 today.
119.058 Foxtrot Sierra. It was bad timing of me to eat my Starburst while you were talking. I was gagging on my stomach. Hello. LA Center, Cirrus 768 Foxtrot Sierra, 8,600 for 9,500.
Number 768 Foxtrot Sierra, LA Center, San Luis Obispo, altimeter 3010.
3010, thank you, 8 Foxtrot Sierra. How about you, Al? How'd you get started flying?
It's something I've been infatuated with. I'm the ugly duckling in the family. Everyone else was smart enough to do something else other than aviation, but it was born in me.
So how old were you guys when you first started flying?
I was 18.
I was 17.
So you guys were barely old enough to get your driver's license when you started. It's funny how people find different ways into it, And I wish I would have started sooner, because now I know I'm closer to the end than the beginning of it, And I'll be honest, when I bought, our Cirrus, I have two sons. One's, 29 and one's 26, and I secretly hoped that they would want to fly. Because it was cool. And I was right about half of it. They thought it was cool, but they thought it was much cooler me flying than them. And so neither one of them have shown any interest flying at all, because I had thought, well, it'll be great. I can have my kids and I can move over to the right seat. They can learn to fly to the right seat. I'll fly into the sunset, but
Zero Charlie Juliet, send a maintain.
I've spent my time being the Rennie family corporate pilot, taking my kids to gigs, Denver and Vegas and San Diego a bunch of times, just dropping my sons off to do what their old man did for a year, which is cover. It's funny how the whole marketing theme of the Cirrus light, but it really is true. My wife and I went to Knoxville and got our plane. It was really like a game changer for us. My wife loved to travel. I couldn't be less interested in going to an airport, LAX or anywhere else. So it was a chance for us to do it and fly, on our own. And so it's been a lot of fun. And when I was managing a band, we used to have called the rock and roll checklist. All the things you wanted to do. You wanted to play Madison Square Garden. You wanted to play Wembley Arena. You wanted to play the Forum or Staples Center and all of that stuff. And over the years, I managed to check a few of those things off, a lot of them off. Cirrus, we managed to check a few of those off, flying around the four corners of the country, flown to the Bahamas, across oceans, which I don't love.
Yeah.
Going to Oshkosh, it's like the Lollapalooza, the Coachella of aviation. Nuts. I enjoyed the heck out of that one. Flown into these 30-foot runways at Harris Ranch for a barbecue sandwich.
Yeah.
You ever been to Monument Valley?
Oh, yeah, actually I did. I had
Another 30-foot runway with sagebrush off to the side. And there is no go around there. There's a freaking mountain in front of you.
Yeah.
It's like land or die. And a few moments where I thought, what are we doing? But it's been an amazing ride in our little Cirrus. You deliver these planes to people. You've looked at that look on their face a bunch of times.
I remember going to my first aircraft delivery, and it was a guy. He was from Detroit, manufacturing, sold his business, dirt under his fingernails. And he goes in and he sees this airplane for this first time, and he started bawling. And at that moment, I realized that the guy wasn't just buying a machine or a plane. He was celebrating a heck of a lot of hard work in your life. And it's just the beginning of a new era with what you're going to be doing.
Yeah,
that's what a plane is.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's a really special moment. Especially, just given from the time that you order it, and then you pick out the colors, and you pick out your interior, and just how you want everything, your end number. I'm sure that's significant to you.
I told you our first plane was N768 Foxtrot Romeo. So by good fortune, I remember when we ordered the plane, I said, Ken, see if 768 Foxtrot Sierra is available. And I was so happy that it was. And this past Christmas, my wife says, did you see my new license plate? My wife's license plate now is N768 Foxtrot Sierra.
That's awesome.
Steve, do you feel like you've lived longer by having this airplane?
There have been a few moments I thought I was going to cut it short, Al. I'll tell you what's interesting when you're flying an airplane, anywhere, but particularly IFR and flying around the country, your mind needs to be fully engaged. So for me, when I started flying, I was really looking to fill up, some space in my head again that had been, directed, managing bands and working in the music business for 4 years. And while I was happy to be over that, I needed something, and flying has definitely been that and more. I love the discipline of flying. I love the routine of flying. Very similar to golf, that great flying and great golf. People that stay in their routine, they practice all the time. So here I am looking at my numbers here. I want to be on 75%. I want to be at 16.62 or 3 gallons, and I'm obsessive about it. So in that sense, Al, it's great mental exercise, and I suppose not for everybody, but that's the part I think I find really attractive. There's also kind of an overwhelming sense of responsibility. So yeah, I love that part. But it's also, I've had moments, being honest, where I thought, what doing here? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But all that discipline, all that practice gets you through it. When you're done, feeling of landing, putting the cover on it, it always feels like mission accomplished.
8 Foxtrot Sierra, traffic at 9 o'clock and 8 miles southbound of Cirrus, VFR 1000 below.
Looking for traffic, 8 Foxtrot Sierra, thank you. I got them over here, love.
Number 768 Foxtrot Sierra, traffic now 9 o'clock and 4 miles southbound, 1,000 feet below.
I wonder if it's those guys. 24 Charlie Mike.
Let's just go on our fine avionics here. Type in the flight ID and scroll over. And
Air Canada 554, contact SoCal approach 128.5.
He doesn't have a.
285, Canada 554.
So the only plane up there, he's ahead of us.
It is a Cirrus, though.
Take the Santa Barbara altimeter 3010.
Yeah.
3010, finally 3037.
He's 2 miles. Is he going to be in front of us?
Number 6696 Yankee, you're past the traffic now, no factor.
Charlie Bravo. Inside 2 miles.
Thank you.
Crossing right.
768 Foxtrot Sierra, traffic, no factor.
Thank you, 8 Foxtrot Sierra. One of the other things that I love about the Cirrus, kind of just saw it on this little flight up here to Paso Robles. It's a great community of folks.
Yeah.
Who come from all different perspectives. Doesn't matter what their politics are, it doesn't matter who they love or where they come from, any of all the hot buttons of the moment for folks. When it comes to flying,
371, contact
it's the ultimate common ground. There's a certain respect and camaraderie that I love. So here we are flying up here, and some guy's calling us out, and we land in Paso Robles, and there he is, him and his partner who got their Cirrus. So that's like,
somebody else check
it's just perfect, right? Nobody cares about all that other
Number 8 Foxtrot Sierra, contact LA Center 135.5.
35.5, 8 Foxtrot Sierra, thank you.
Number 80616, contact Santa Barbara approach 127.
Gust speed 650.
LA Center, Cirrus 768 Foxtrot Sierra, level 9,500.
Cirrus 768 Foxtrot Sierra, LA Center, the camera altimeter 3008.
3008 for Camarillo, thank you, 8 Foxtrot. So you guys left your nice Cirrus gigs to go out on your own. That's scary?
Yeah, it is. It is scary, but also I just, we've known each other a long time, so it feels good to have a partnership in going out that we know that we can trust each other and rely on each other, and so that brings a lot of comfort.
Very gratifying, but the scary part, you know what? It's good for you. You guys are young.
It's exciting. It's inspiring. A lot of the people that we've run into in aviation, we look up to them. No better time to do it than now, because it only gets riskier, and as you get older, and you only live once.
Ain't that the truth? You know what's interesting? What I love about what you guys are doing. For an old guy, I've been a big lover of technology for a long time. You guys, from my perspective, bring a very fresh 2023 approach to how to present stuff. It's all about presentation. Making people feel good about stuff is important. You guys they were talking about the gram. I go, what was the gram? They go, Instagram. And all of a sudden I felt old because I gave up my gram account.
We'll get you set up. We can get you set up.
I still have my account. My wife keeps saying, I'm going to let you guys do the gramming. But I'll tell you what, I appreciate the part about Instagram where it's all about telling a story in a very short time, and pictures and videos are a great way to do that.
Yeah.
650
But that's fun. I mean, I hope you guys continue that. That's
we've had so much support so far, and it's so early, and just knowing that is just it's awesome.
Let me tell you something. One of my great mentors, I was a cocky little kid. And he used to tell me, because Rennie, I know you think you're a smart guy. Let me tell you something. Nobody did something great by themselves. And it was very timely and sage advice. I don't care how smart you are. If you're looking to do something big, you need some help. So go make some friends and make sure what you say you're going to do happens.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys will do great.
Steve, I mean, this plane means a lot to you. I mean, have you ever thought about the day that you're going to sell this thing?
Yeah. I thought about the day I bought it, honestly. I'll tell you, the honest truth is I told my wife, I said, I'm going to fly this, when we get to 1,000 hours of flying, I'm going to call it a day. And I'm at about 1,350 hours now. So I lied. At the same time, you know, I feel like I'm in good shape and all of that. But I'm conscious of the fact that if I was an airline pilot, they would have made me retire 3 years ago, right? So that's why I practice so much and so forth. Every end of the year, my wife would be happy to tell you, I get in this kind of reflective mood of taking stock of where I'm at, right? And this year was no different. And so, to answer your question, now, I do think about it, and
2652 South.
And when I do, I kind of have mixed feelings about it. I've got a great new simulator at home where, honest God, I can make believe I'm flying like these kids who don't have the opportunity to have a plane. And when the day comes that I do sell our Cirrus, you know, I'll be bummed, but I also know that we have just these unbelievable memories, and I've done. Honest God, I feel like I've done everything I ever thought I was going to do in a plane, Frank. So there's the old rock and roll guy in me always thinks you're better leaving a song early than a song late, and so yeah, I do think about it. And if I ever do sell it, I'll call you guys up.
But one
of these days,
10.5 climbing 30, summer 2.
Yeah, one of these days. Don't make me cry, big fella.
That's then you know the plane's done a good job for you.
It's been amazing.
375.
It sounds silly that anybody that you could get attached to a plane like a dog.
American 761, 7.2.
But this plane has been just as reliable as my dogs. It doesn't have a cold nose. Well, maybe it does after we get through. It's not wet.
It does in Chicago or New York.
Yes.
It doesn't in LA.
Duly noted.
4868 Foxtrot Sierra. You're going to start your descent prior to Ventura.
You're reading my mind. I'm just getting ready to start my descent right now. We're going to start descending now to about 5,000 at Ventura there.
8 Foxtrot Sierra, Roger, thank you.
Start our descent. 5,500, we're going the other.
768 Foxtrot Sierra, contact Point Magoo approach 123.75.
2375, 8 Foxtrot Sierra, thank you.
Yeah.
Point Magoo approach, Sierra 768 Foxtrot Sierra, 8,800 descending for 5,500.
For 768 Foxtrot Sierra, Magoo approach, altitude your discretion, Magoo altimeter 3008.
3008, altitude my discretion, thank you, 8 Foxtrot Sierra. This is gorgeous here, I never get tired of this.
So pretty.
Sierra traffic, 12 o'clock, 6 miles, opposite direction, 6,300, climbing at 6,500.
Looking for the traffic.
06 Quebec traffic, 1 o'clock, 6 miles, southeast bound, 8,300, descending as a Cirrus.
Here's another feature I just love on this Perspective Plus. So when you're looking, I don't know about in other parts of the country, LA on a hazy day, you're over Santa Monica. It's tough to spot them. So having this as a frame of reference to just give you an idea, just how close is this guy?
Yeah, I don't think I've seen any of our traffic today. Oh, there he is.
06 Quebec, got the traffic
Not in this time.
Oh, yeah,
Foxtrot Sierra traffic has the other side, yeah.
got him inside as well. Thank you, 8 Foxtrots here. All right, so here's where we get some training. So this is where we got to pay attention in here. Well, it's been fun flying with you folks.
Yeah, it's been awesome.
I'm totally fanboying back here, flying with the Red Baron. It's awesome.
You've done all of the work, and we just hung out all day.
Well, it's been nice flying with some professional pilots here, and they'll give me their review later here today. Just be gentle.
We'll debrief.
We'll put it in the
We'll
comments.
debrief. when we get on the
I may
ground.
look like a big dog, but I'm prone to lying in the corner. Santa Monica Airport, this is where you come when you first fly. You come up over here, what's called
Like
Point
their
Doom.
practice area.
Yeah. And that's where I did my first flight up the coast here and circled around Point Doom. And
8 Foxtrot Sierra, contact SoCal approach 125.2.
25-2, 8 Foxtrot Sierra, thanks for your help.
Yep.
Yeah, let's go to pick up our ATIS while we're on it. SoCal approach Sierra 768 Foxtrot Sierra 5500 heading to Santa Monica.
Sierra 768 Foxtrot Sierra SoCal main outside Los Angeles Fox Bravo airspace. Verify it is whiskey.
Got whiskey, 8 Foxtrot Sierra. Now we're going to get whiskey because whiskey is 101. Testing. Okay, let's actually listen to it.
Santa Monica Airport information, whiskey 23510 Zulu observation, wind 010 at 10, gust 20, visibility 10, skies clear below 12,000, temperature 19, dew point minus 17, altimeter 3004. Your R and visual approach continuous landing and departing runway 3. Hazardous weather information for Southern California available on flight service frequencies. Advised on initial contact you have ATIS whiskey.
United 11 contact climb via summer 2 departure, maintain flight level.
Yes, we're going to change this to select approach.
Surface
visual
winds
3.
360 at 10.
Straight. Yeah, so now there's our straight. We're going to get rid of all this other junk here. Clear. Direct straight. No, we don't. That'll put us in Bravo here, so we'll go this way a little bit first. Let's go through our checklist, the descent checklist here. We've got oxygen not required. We got our landing one now on. We're landing, seatbelts good, fuel pump. Let's go full next year here. Just laps, we're going to get those in a second here. Back to the map. Feel that wind coming over, pushing us, folks. You can't feel it in the safety of your homes, but hello. It's bumpy. Trying to get to my VFR turns. Make sure we're getting into Bravo a little bit here. Ooh, hello, honey. We did a flight back from first cross-country trip where it was like this for 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
It was just scary. And every plane, every airliner, they were all looking for the same thing. Okay, when are we going to find some clean air? And
Right.
it's like, there is no clean air.
Doesn't exist.
We're committed now. Now, do you slow down when it gets this bumpy? 'Cause I got
Honestly, no.
no. Okay. Okay.
But like whatever you're comfy with.
Choppy. I'm
Yeah.
trying to stay away from them because the closer you get, the worse it
Right.
gets. I know that.
Yeah, what a beautiful view. That's really something.
Here's A Fox Sierra, contact Santa Monica Tower.
Contacting Santa Monica, 8 Foxtrot Sierra. All right, let's go to Santa Monica. Let's go to Mike 1. Santa Monica Tower, Sierra 768 Foxtrot Sierra inbound with whiskey.
Sierra 768 Foxtrot Sierra, Santa Monica Tower, make modified straight in for runway 3.
Back toward the coast, and then I'll come in straight. 8 Foxtrot Sierra, thank you.
Very good. Yeah, once you go about 2 miles north, then you can aim directly for the Santa Monica Pier, and that should keep you out of the Bravo.
You got it. Thank you so much. And for the pier. Flaps in
Sierra
here.
8 Foxtrot Sierra, wind 350 at 8, runway 3, clear to land.
3, clear to land. 8 Foxtrot Sierra, thank you. Yeah, I'm going to take her off autopilot. Fly the plane. That extra boost, bro.
Attention all aircraft, emission X-rays now current, wind 350 at 9, gust 15, altimeter 3005, runway 3, and use X-ray.
I'm going to get us lined up over here. Pushing 23 knots. Okay. A little crabby, huh, right? 5, correcting. Power, get her down. Flaps are good.
That looks beautiful.
Okay, hang on there, Stevie. Come on. Not my best landing there.
That's okay.
Flaps up.
Cirrus 8 Foxtrot Sierra left turn, Alpha 4, taxi to parking via Alpha, this frequency.
Alpha 4, left turn. Same with you, 8 Foxtrot Sierra. It's pretty stiff coming across, right across the barrel here. Don't love that.
A lot of wind.
You know, this thing, when it starts to want to come down, it wants to come down.
Yeah.
I should have given a little pop of power there, but slow.
Okay, I mean, you worked it right to the end.
Yeah.
That was nice. Thank you so
Yeah,
much for
thank
this.
you so much. That was good.
This
Nice,
was
Steve.
such a blast. This whole day was so fun, Steve. Thank you so much.
Well,
thank
I
you.
appreciate you guys coming there.
I'm just absolutely pumped to be here and to see the sun.
I keep forgetting. You're coming from New York and he's from Chicago,
Yeah.
so this is fun for you.
It's gonna be like 7 in New
Okay, there you have it, Paso Robles to Santa Monica. That was a lot of fun. If you enjoyed the video, I hope you'll click that thumbs up button. If you want to see more videos like this, I hope you'll subscribe to my channel. Now, about those 2 big decisions I talked about at the beginning of the video. After our flight today, I asked Al and Sarah to come and join me for dinner to meet my wife and talk about something that my wife and I have been discussing for some time now. Me and the Baroness have had an amazing time in our Cirrus over the last 5 years, but we've decided that it's time to give somebody else a chance to start their own Cirrus life and build their own adventures. So we've decided to sell our beloved 8 Foxtrot Sierra. But before we do that, we've decided that we want to make one more trip across this beautiful country of ours. When we started our Cirrus adventure, my wife had a whole list of places that she wanted to visit in our Cirrus. And fortunately, we've managed to scratch most of those places off the list. There's one final place that she wanted to go to that we haven't gotten to yet, and that's Key West, and that's what we're going to do. We'll be heading out soon. We're considering kind of a farewell tour of sorts for 8 Foxtrot Sierra, and of course, I'll be posting videos along the way. So, if you think you might be interested in starting your own Cirrus life and are looking for a plane to do it in, I can assure you that 8 Foxtrot Sierra's got a nose for adventure and a whole lot of life left in her. If you want some information about how to acquire 8 Foxtrot Sierra, I'll leave some information links below. My name is Steve Rennie. I am the Ren Baron, and this is my Ren Baron Learning to Fly YouTube channel. See you again soon.